off your tenants that doesn't pay, tenants that choke me, like want to fight me. Right?
They're not somebody else. Why are you able to?
So this is like black water. We call it like poo water and like everything, right? So it comes up, right?
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm being very honest with you.
Right.
The government is stupid in a way. Okay. Name 2 or 3 big ones that went bankrupt.
Big one. 2008 was the big one, but it's not really big.
Okay.
Because the government kind of back up the market. And so you know, in China, you know, government control kind of control the market, right? So 2008 was the first one. The 2015, the other one was really big.
Yeah.
And the whole market crashed.
Yes.
So that one was
Okay.
scary.
So look, it doesn't mean like China or US they backed up the market.
Right.
US backs up the market too. Canada backs up the market too. Okay. There was like we call it CERB, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? CERB to free money here and there.
Yeah.
Don't think like the Canadians are immune to this. The Chinese, they're outright saying it, but US and Canada, they're subtle. Same thing. Don't think that I'm saying China is like that, Canada's like that, US is like that. Don't think that they're not helping us. They are. Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you think about it, all these what I'm trying to say is that look, you have stocks going up and down, okay? But throughout all of this, the buildings that we bought 1960s and 70s.
Okay.
I was born in 75. All these buildings was there. Right?
Yeah.
They always made money.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
The building that I bought, let's say on the video, is 3.15 million. It was probably built. The previous owner bought it for about I think 600 or 800,000.
Wow.
For it said on that YouTube, right? It was 27,000 gross.
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell the numbers after.
Yeah.
But that building, he bought it for only maybe 600 to 800,000. Let's say we can look up the numbers. Only 600 to 800,000. It was built in 1980s.
Okay.
Throughout that time, always making money.
Oh.
Right.
Wow.
So when you have the Bre-X, Nortel networks, you have the financial crisis, you have the COVID or things like that.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Building's still standing there.
Right.
Worst case scenario, there's a fire.
Yeah.
Insurance pays for it. Insurance even pays me rent money to actually pay for my mortgage.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If it burns down, right? Let's say nobody gets hurt. Insurance pays me that rent money to pay the mortgage, and they give me money to build a new one.
Okay.
Right? So why wouldn't I go into like a business like that?
Yeah.
Right? Somebody else paid it off for me.
Yeah.
Right? So why I'm trying to say this is that I've done a lot of flipping stocks, doing all of these what I perceived as smart people, right? You call it the blue chip, you call it the red chip, right, in China or whatever.
Right.
Over time, real estate makes more money and it gives you better cash flow on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Because we all have to eat.
Right.
You put food on your table to feed your family, me too. I put food on my table to feed my family.
Yeah.
And that's all you need is monthly income.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So when did you set up Kakori?
So we set it up, I think it was around mid 20, like 14, 15.
Okay, 14, 15. So what is the business model?
The model?
Yeah, business model. Yeah.
Very, very simple.
Yeah.
It was always buy with my wife and I.
Okay.
Then we did GPLP.
Okay.
Which is a general partnership, a limited partnership. We're the general partner. Okay. My investors are the limited partners. Then we thought about, hey, maybe we should start a fund, like a REIT.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now we shelved that. We put it away.
Okay.
Because my investors don't want that.
Okay.
So put it away. We spend a lot of money on that. Okay, like a couple,
lawyers.
Lawyer fees and all that, like
yeah.
securities commission, like all of that. So we spent like a couple $100,000. I was like, okay, let's put it this side.
Okay.
So my investors still want a GPLP.
Okay.
Better returns, more maneuverability, so we can maneuver the market fairly easily.
Yeah.
Right, as in getting one large investor in, doing it well for them. Right. And I think that helps, number one, the investors, and it helps us with mobility, as in we can get in and out of the market fairly quickly with these buildings. So that's what we're doing right now. And we just buy purpose-built, purpose-built multifamily in the secondary market.
Okay.
Land deals in the primary market.
Okay.
In a high traffic location.
So why do you think Canada is a very good place to do real estate investment? Because our audience, most of them are Chinese audience, and they are pretty familiar with the real estate market in US, UK, or even Australia, right? So why do you think Canada is a good place to do the real estate?
Canada is very stable.
Okay.
To the point where it's boring.
Okay.
Right? The US market, depending on the location, let's say you're prominent like your New York, your California, your LA, and all that. Your price is already high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Toronto prices is getting up there, but it's not like those prominent locations, right?
Gotcha.
But we don't look at Toronto in particular. Again, Toronto is not like that, but also in the secondary market, like the Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, Hamilton, the secondary market is where the growth is. So let's just say if you're Beijing or Shanghai, right?
Yeah, right. Beijing.
Beijing is expensive.
Right. Extremely.
Extremely expensive, right? What about 1 hour away, half an hour to 1 hour away? Is that good?
Better.
Better.
Yeah, better. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
The rental market is very similar. Let me ask you this. Okay, so Beijing, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go half an hour to 1 hour away. Okay. Is the price drop? What's the price drop?
50%.
Half.
Half. Yes.
What's the rents like?
Not much to 50%. You know, like
that's right.
It's like 20% or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can compare that, right?
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
Your price drop is significant. It's 50%, but your rent is not dropping that much. Right. Same thing here.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So your secondary market, but your tertiary market, like you go out even more. Same thing. Beijing, half an hour to 1 hour away, but then you have the third market, right? The tertiary, we call it tertiary. So secondary and then tertiary. But those ones, they drop significantly, but they don't go up as much.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
So you're talking about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, then they don't go up as much.
Gotcha.
But the rent is less.
Right.
But you still want the secondary market because it still will go up. Okay. Beijing will go up, right? But the secondary, number 2, they will go up, be carried by Beijing.
Yeah.
Right? But the rent is very similar.
Right.
Very similar. Only 20, maybe 30% difference.
Yeah.
Not as much. Because you know why? Transportation, they can still get there.
Okay.
Right? So the rich people will live in Beijing, right? It'll get smaller.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then those are going to be transient, right? People move around, single people to maybe the wealthy, like those are the people that can afford Beijing.
Yeah.
But then you want a family.
Yeah.
You have a kid, 2 kids now, 3 kids, boom.
Yeah.
Secondary market.
Yeah,
Right? So that's why, same thing.
Right.
Beijing is the same. We're not any different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So that's sorry, your question was why Canada?
Yeah.
It's because of that.
Yeah.
And also because of demand.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, people coming in.
People will come in and the government will limit the supply.
Okay.
Right? It's not, this trouble we're in, affordability and things like that, this is not overnight change.
Okay.
This will take 5, 10 years, maybe even 15-year change.
Okay.
Right? Because building, it takes a long time.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. So in Kakoti, what is the AUM like? And what is the average returns for your projects? Okay. So assets under management, we're I don't know the exact figure right now. Okay.
It's definitely it's around 150 to 200 million.
Okay. Well.
Okay. So we do have some prominent deals right now.
Okay.
So if we get, like right now, I'll say it's about 100 and we're working on a $45 million deal. Okay. So I'll say it's definitely over 100 million, but I think it's a 150 to 200 million.
Okay.
In the next probably year, because we're working on a couple of deals.
Okay.
Return wise, tell our investors, we don't say that, I can hit a home run right now, right? Like when you go and hit a baseball, right? I'm gonna hit a home run. No, right? I can try to hit a single, right? If you play baseball, like, but let's say you play basketball, I'm gonna shoot that 3-point right near. No, of course not. You think you can. So our target range is anywhere from like double digits. So 12 to 15%. But some of our deals we hit low 30%. Right. So
wow, that's pretty high.
It's good. It's high. Right. So we don't say that. But we show it on our track record, right? But there's never to the point where you're gonna say, I'm gonna be able to shoot that 3-point right there, 2 seconds left, and I will get it in. Right.
So when the investor have too much, expectations, so they will have, the pressure still gonna be on you. So
that's right. That's right. So you never come to the point where okay, I can do a layup, right? With nobody here, no audience, I can do it, right? But then when the game is on the line, can I take that shot from mid-court, in the middle, and then everybody's watching me, and all the cameras are there, right? That's like getting a 32%, 33% rate of return, right? Can I do it? We've done it once. We've done it a few times, okay? But it depends on always the market where it is, but we're comfortable with like double-digit returns, 12 to 15%. Like we can do that. We're comfortable doing that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the multifamilies, right? And I saw some development projects you are doing right now. So how did you feel? How was the experience so far?
So land development is not our expertise, but we hire or we have them partner up with us. Right. So we always limit the downside risk. So that's why land development is number one is in the Toronto location. And very good location, like intersections, major intersections. So something goes wrong, we can sell it. So how's that going? It's hard because the city, is not working for developers. Right? You think they are, but they're not. Right? So that's the thing that's a hurdle you have to overcome. Right? We have to overcome that. That's what I don't like. Working with people that don't want to work for the people, right? So the politicians are hard to work with, and if something goes wrong, whatever, I can always sell it. Okay. So that's something that we like.
It's kind of a risk control, like risk management. Yes. Gotcha. And what do you think about the, a few days ago, like surprisingly, the interest rate goes up higher, and what do you think about the high interest rate have an effect on the real estate market in the foreseeable future, and as well as your investment projects?